example. Hi, this is Bob. Bob's happy. Bob comes in and says, blah, blah, blah. Bob has a question. Okay. You, again, using red, because red is what Waite used to call attention. That's supposed to be a turban. It's supposed to be like, and here's a big emerald. You know. So this is you, the mysterious, sorry about the nose. Let's make you happy. Yay. Okay, and then let's just assume you have long curly hair. I don't know. And that's you. Okay, so Bob is asking you a question. That's pretty easy to understand. Hi, I want to know about my girlfriend, my job. Will I make a lot of money? Will my enemies die horrible deaths? Standard stuff that every mortal wants to know. And you are supposed to, obviously have all these answers hidden in your deck of cards, blah, blah, blah. Let's check the tarot. Out of this is the most important thing you can know, and I want you to remember this. Bob is asking you a question. You say, well, duh, of course. Let me show you why that is so important. When most people cast a Celtic Cross spread, let's see, can we see that over here? Yes, thank you. When most people see cast a Celtic Cross spread, blah, 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 okay, let's throw out some cards. Well, what do the cards say? Cards don't say anything. The cards are pictures on cardboard. They're laminated. They're images from the 14th century that have been, updated sometimes. Maybe a new artist does it. The cards don't say anything. The gods say something. When I ask you a question, you give me an answer. Presumably. Or when you ask me a question, I give you an answer. There's the question. There's the answer. How does it work? Question comes to my brain. This is assuming you're going to ask me a question. Okay, somewhere in there's some brain power. And it comes out of my mouth. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, I'm a pretty good looking guy. Nothing's complicated here, right? We totally get this. This is like, why are you wasting my time with this, right? Good. The cards are no different. If you want an accurate, reliable, highly detailed answer from the cards, you must ask a question. You never cast a spread and go, okay, I'm not really thinking about what I'm asking. I'm just kind of shuffling, or worse, I'm going to shuffle 10 times exactly and cut it 7 times and have you cut it into 3 piles, because no, you don't need that kind of regimen. That kind of regimen will get you crap answers, I promise you. You go ask any psychic client out in the world. Don't ask the psychics. They're like, oh, I give great answers. Ask their clients. Ask their clients 6 months afterwards. Hey, how was that? Did it work out? If that psychic is so good, why aren't people coming back to him every day? Oh, you got to give me more answers. This is good stuff. If you have answers on the future, people will beat down your door. You won't be able to get away from it. Now, here's how you do it. Make sure you have a good question. The problem is most people throw out a spread and they're not focusing on the question. They're not specifically saying, okay, Bob, here's me. What the hell are you asking? Okay, tell me about my boyfriend. What do you want to know about your boyfriend? How long have you been dating? What's his name? What's his social security number? How much money do you have to spend on readings every month? Okay, maybe not the last one. But drill in and find out the information involved. Ask the person details. You don't need to know every single detail of their life, but you need to get some kind of specifics. You need to, I'm not done with this yet. You need to make sure that you know what this is about. Now, with the Celtic Cross specifically, Tell me about my boyfriend. Okay, fine. Who am I casting this spread for? Who is the perspective from? Who's the outside person? Whose hopes and dreams are these? Whose fears are these? Okay, I'm telling you about your boyfriend. Am I telling you what he wants? What he's afraid of? He wants money, fame, and power. He's afraid of commitment. This is what you want, because that would make you the outside person. Or, colors here. Am I asking about what's going on inside your head? You know, how does he feel about this relationship? He will show up here. The thing is that with the Celtic Cross, it's all based on one person's opinion, and this is the outside person. So, if I'm asking about your boyfriend, I need to tell the cards, okay, I'm asking about Janet. I'll say, Janet's boyfriend. Tell me about Janet's boyfriend. That's why we use significators. I'm going to put a card right down here and say, that is her boyfriend. Blam. That locks it in. I don't need a significator, but sometimes I really like using one. And if you choose to, there's no shame in using it. There's no power in not using it. It's not like it makes you better. It's not like it makes you better or worse in any way. So whether or not you use a significator, you need to say, this reading is about Janet's boyfriend, and here he is right here. We're asking about him as it pertains to her relationship. We aren't asking about his job. We aren't asking about how he feels about the presidential election or whether he wants to win the lottery. All we care about in this answer, and that's how we get the really good answers, is we tell the cards, hey, I want to focus on exactly, this is him right here. He's on his little horsey. You know, this is him. He wants to be alpha dog, you know, top guy. He wants naked ladies. That's why he goes, you know, why does my boyfriend go to the strip club? Because he wants to see naked ladies. Because he's got this fantasy, this OG fantasy, you know. So the thing is that the first and most important thing you can do when you're casting a spread, especially something like the Celtic spread, know, one, whose point of view is it from? Two, what is the question you're asking? Specifically, write it down if you have to. Your client, even yourself, or your friend or whatever, it's still, I'm going to say client, querent, same thing. The person who's coming to you asking, client, one who pays, querent, one who asks, doesn't matter. Client is easier to say. What is the question that they're asking? Okay? Rephrase it. Ask it in your words. I'm not saying you have to change the wording, but you can. But definitely in your own words. I am asking the cards, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, I'm asking the cards right now. I'm thinking about what I am doing. I'm thinking about what I'm asking. What is the answer that I can get? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Work the question into the cards. Once that's done, and only then, cast the spread. Now, if you do this, and it isn't a whole lot to do, but if you do this, what will happen is, when you're sitting there looking at the cards and they're not making any sense, now you have a frame of reference. Oh, there you go. Unhappy relationship. Oopsie, this is what happens because I flipped the cards so it's over, so I'm going to flip them back over. So that's going to be that's going to be our significator. I am unhappy with my relationship. Okay, fine. I didn't stack the deck. You saw me. I shuffled them. The cards are really trying to help me today. So that's our significator. So wow, you know why? Yeah, of course, I'm unhappy with my relationship. There's my significator. Okay, so this is me. So this next card, whatever it is going to be why am I unhappy? Why am holy mackerel? We'll get back to this.